joint right here. It's 3 times platinum right now, but now it's 6 times platinum. Then it's my Grammy-nominated plaque right here. You know, big deal right here. Okay, Yosemite Travis Scott. My first ever plaque I ever got, ever in my life. Gold, Key to the Streets. My first hit record nationally. This is 2 times platinum now. Yosemite's last hit single. Yosemite's 4 times platinum now. This is platinum now. Every Day We Lit. Gucci's last big single for sure. It's a Billboard plaque. Key to the Streets went platinum. So you see, he went from gold to platinum. You know, and I got a lot more on the way. I got like 10 more plaques coming. The whole wall can just be a whole just smorgasbord of greatness.
Aww. 5 minutes later.
Hey, yo, what's going down with it, everybody, man? This your main man, KBThaBandhead, and welcome back to I Got Time. Today, hey, this is the podcast, but this time, I'm going to do something a little bit different. As you can see, man, I got a guest on here. This is the first time, man. Legendary stuff right here. I'm going to start off with a legend, too, because a lot of y'all don't know him. This boy a legend, you feel me? TSU legend, you feel me? But today, man, I got a special guest, man. This is a super producer, man. My homie, man. You dig what I'm saying? TSU legend. Some people don't know that. But y'all gonna know today, you feel me, man? He has produced for everybody. I ain't gonna go down the line because this could take a long time. You know, I can run it up probably about 15 minutes going down this whole thing, but I'm gonna let him tell you. Today, man, we have on the podcast your boy June, the Genius James. Yes, sir. Hey, man, go ahead and introduce yourself, June.
What up, though? It's your boy June, the Genius James, as he said.
Yes.
You know, I'm the best producer in the world, you know. Out of the great state of Texas, out of the greatest city in the world, Houston. You know, march for the best band in the world, Ocean of Soul, TSU. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I produce for the likes of Drake, Travis Scott, Rich Homie Quan, R.I.P., Lotto, Yo Gotti, YFN Lucci, Roddy Ricch, Lil Baby, Gunna, Future.
Yeah.
Man, it's a lot. We got more. I mean, I can keep going, but we know we're going to stay
Hey,
humble.
we'll be here all day.
Just Google me, man, you know.
Hey, Google him. You feel me?
You really can Google me. No.
Google him for real.
Google,
hey,
just type in June James or June the Genius. You'll find me, you know. Check it out.
Everywhere. You
playlist on iTunes right now, too. Go check it out. Got a playlist on Apple Music right now. Got everything I ever did. Y'all go check it out.
Come on, get that promo. You feel me? Hey, that's how we do. We businessmen around here. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z said, I ain't a business. I'm a businessman.
I'm a businessman.
You feel me? That's how we do. But hold up, man. I want to talk about the HBCU experience for you, man. How did the HBCU culture, band head culture, whatever you want to call it, how did it help you in your producing career?
And that was a huge pivotal point in my life that really helped, you know, cultivate what I am today, you know what I'm saying, in so many words. Like, you know, I met a lot of people that helped, you know, point me in the right direction, that helped, you know, nurture my production skills, my music theory, even just being in the band itself. It gives me an edge to this day over other producers, you know what I'm saying, who don't maybe have that musical background. You know what I'm saying? It helps me look at things differently. The fact that I did play an instrument or, you know, play multiple instruments and, you know, was in a marching band. And not just that, but, you know, you learn about structure, learn about, you know, being organized, being on time, being punctual, holding yourself accountable, picking yourself up through adversity. There's a lot of things that come with being in a band that can help, not just on the musical standpoint, but just as a man, just as a person. That helped me too, but I met a lot of people at Greystone.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying, man. A lot of, you know,
legendary.
TSU. You know, it was really a good time going to TSU during the 07 and stuff like that. My partner, my crowd brother, and my line brother L. Now I played trombone at TSU, so I was OE. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hold on, we gotta talk about L because I remember him, bro. I remember him. New Orleans
legend. You know what I'm saying? My boy L. You know what I'm saying? We crowd together in 07. He went to McDonald 3-5.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Rest in peace. He died in 2019. But to this day, you know, we going to rep him. You know, I'm going to rep him to the death of me, you know what I'm saying? Because that's another person that really helped me, you know, realize my talents and my dreams, you know what I'm saying? Because when I met him, I was just so caught up in just, I'm not saying that, like, schoolwork is bad. Kids, you know, stay in school, do your business. But, like, he was the one that was just like, man, you got this. You got a talent with this beat stuff. So, you know, take it to the next level, you know, and just hearing him. You know, if anybody was in the band back then with us, everybody knew that his freestyle game was crazy, so he would freestyle like, this was during the Lil Wayne era, so you know how he was coming with them bars, being from New Orleans, you know what I'm
Wait, I
saying?
didn't know he freestyle like that. I didn't even
Freestyle
know
game was
that.
crazy. So I remember laying down and hearing him freestyle, and they was all doing their thing, and I was laying down. I was on some lame shit. I mean lame stuff really, because I was just so focused on just making beats and just doing what I had to do. I wasn't
the
just
grind.
I had to grind. You know what I mean? I just and it paid off at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, that's another thing for kids. Watching whatever. Don't get caught up in what everybody else is doing. If you know your path, stay on your path, and it's gonna pay off in the long run. You really not missing. You're not missing out on anything. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that that might have hated or try to deprecate what I had going on or knock me. A lot of them same people think I got amnesia and try to shake my hand and be my friend to this day just based off of success. So anytime you go through anything like that, you want to kill people with success. You know what I'm saying? That's how you kill them. People might not understand what you got going on at the moment, but it ain't meant for them to understand. My own family didn't understand what I was doing at the time, and God bless them because they got my back to this day. You know what I'm saying? That's all you can really do. But I remember a lot of people hating on me and thinking that I was this certain type of person or not hip to certain type of things, or thinking I'm lame because I would strictly just go to class and make beats. So I wouldn't go out with everybody was going out. Wasn't doing what everybody was doing. I was really just literally focused on being a producer. You know what I'm saying? My first baby mama would tell you that. That's how I met her and that's how I met my son. But she'll literally tell you that she used to come home over to my apartment at Graceland all the time, nagging me to death. Tell my son to this day, like, your daddy would just be like, get out. All my friends get to be like, the boy was just on the laptop every day, all day.
Hey, look, they don't know.
And that's
they
what I
don't
was.
know. They don't. I can tell. I saw it.
Business.
I saw it, y'all. I saw the grind.
Yeah, we was roommates. So,
we was roommates in Greystone.
Yeah, for sure. So like I'm saying, when people was going to college parties and messing around with shit, and I'm not saying I didn't do nothing. I definitely dabbled and and moved around for sure. But overall, when it came down to it, like, if you want to count the ratio and look at the tipping scale, like that's all we was doing, man. I was really just focused on music at all times, and it still stands like that to this day.
Yes, sir.
Not for real. I met people that put me in studios, that put me hip to how to produce better, and put me in the situations that just helped transpose and just uplift my career, by going to college. You know what I'm saying? So when you step out your comfort zone and just, leave the house, leave the nest, so to speak, as they say, you never know what can come from that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I owe that a lot of that to TSU, a lot of that to being in the ocean.
Exactly.
For sure.
So when did your love affair, because I know as a band head, when did your love affair with band begin? Did it begin was it like a song that you heard from your favorite band? You know what? Who is your favorite band? Let's just go.
My favorite band, it's not even biased. It's just from just a standpoint of being in the band, being a part of the program, knowing the legacy, being from this great city. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's always gonna be the ocean. The ocean always gonna be forever in my heart. And if everybody loves Southern.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? My mama went to Southern. Shout out to my mama. I'm pretty sure she
shout
gonna
out
watch
to moms.
this. Lord have mercy. You know what I'm saying? But my mama went to Southern. My mama the one that got me in the band. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got in the band in middle school. I'm not gonna say that I didn't want to be in the band, but I just wasn't just like, yeah, let me get in the band.
Exactly.
And when I went to high school, my freshman year, I didn't play in the band. It wasn't until my 10th grade year I was just like, man, I need to get into something.
Yeah.
Because I had changed districts, moved and everything, so I didn't know anybody. I had to just get into something. You got to get in clubs and get in organizations or even just sports or whatever to meet people. It's just it's a good way to meet people. So I got in the band. You know what I'm saying? I met people, and that's really when I started falling in love with the culture, because that's when I got hip to show bands. You know what I'm saying? And show style, like Willie Ridge. This is the time when Willie Ridge was cold.
Ooh,
I remember Smiley. Sterling was cold. Madison was cold. It was just a good golden era. And of course, Drumline came out around the same time, so that had everybody wanting to be in the band too.
Drumline had everybody in chokehold, bro.
Yeah, everybody had everybody in that chokehold. Even people that wasn't in the band, even football players would be like. And that's another thing in high school. I was just known for being a musician.
Exactly.
Me being a music dude. Never was somebody that wasn't trying to be. Like, they know that he did music. Like, I played in the band, I made beats. Like, that's what I was known for. You know what I'm saying? And they respect it. I got a lot of friends that was athletes in the streets, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
To this day, they can just tell you that this was the path that that was laid before me that I chased. And so that's what it is.
That's crazy to hear that, man. I didn't know all about at the beginning your origin. You feel me? Like you said in the middle school. What was the first instrument you started playing? Like
trumpet.
Okay.
And then they switched me to trombone. And it's been a lock ever since. But I know how to play trombone, I know how to play tuba, I know how to play mellow, I know how to play every brass. I know how to play legit. But don't get me capping. I ain't picked up a horn in about like.
Hey, I'm still nice on the sticks, bro.
But I don't know. I'm not gonna cap. Now if y'all make some beats, we can beat battle all day. But I'm not gonna pick up a horn and battle.
Hey, he still got it because I'm setting up the whole. I'm setting up the podcast. Yo, I hear him picking samples. I'm like,
oh yeah, we work.
I'm like,
day.
it's crazy. It's like I had a deja vu moment, bro, because I was like, man, this reminds me when we was in Greystone. You was in your room still getting it, and I'm still here.
Now we in my house,
in his house,
fireplace, chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy work.
Balling out of control.
Crazy work, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy work. But hey, that is the grind. It's taking you this far.
A lot of this stuff come with delayed gratification, and you got to stay down till you come up for real. It sounds cliche, but it is what it is. A lot of people fall to the wayside because they either scared of what people think, or they're scared to fail. But those are two things that you can't never be scared of.
You can't never
if you really want to be successful.
That's part of
really
success.
That's really just the recipe. That's the recipe to success. Those two things I said, and just having a good work ethic and doing something that you're passionate in. Because when you do something that you're passionate in, it's never gonna feel like work. It's gonna be trying times, but that just come with life. But it's never gonna be a time when you give up on it. You know what I'm saying? You can give up on working a 9 to 5 or working for somebody else, but if you're doing something that you love, you never really truly give up on it, because it'd be like giving up on yourself, and you don't want to do that.
Boy, he talking that talk. He done came out here and talked that talk. We do got time today. You hear him talking that talk, man.
That's what it's called. We got time today.
You got to talk that talk. But hold up, man. Let me get to some of these questions. You know, I'm trying to be a good interviewer.
No, for sure.
I'm trying to be a good interviewer. But let me just ask you, as a band head, what was your favorite all-time arrangement from any school?
Ooh.
Like, well, because I know I have one arrangement, man, that just hooked me.
I think was it 2005 or 2004? It might be that, and then what, Southern, bro. It's just a classic. Bruh. That's a classic. This left field. I like Lovely Day by Alabama AMU.
Hey,
that's a classic.
They nice.
But when they used to play it back in the day, I don't know about I don't really look at them no more. When we was in the band, I used to love playing Vibe.
Yes.
That was a vibe. Yeah. Literally. I mean, everything, you know, it's a lot of versions that come and go every year. You know, I like the lot of stuff that J State played last year.
Oh yeah.
They was going crazy. I love this year what TSU played. You know, blaming on the alcohol, that arrangement is crazy. Shout out to Brian and them.
Yes, sir.
That's another thing. If y'all watching this, I don't know if y'all folks holler at me. I'm not gonna do all that dibbling dabbling. I DM'd a couple of y'all, you know, just to reach out and show love. You know what I'm saying? I saw folks put me as an alumni, not even alumni, notable people in the band.
Oh Lord.
On the Wikipedia stuff.
Oh Lord.
But ain't nobody ever hollered at me in the band, you know, to show up. Or I mean, I really don't need nothing. I just like to meet y'all and just, you know, show y'all love. You know, if I can help out, really, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I mean, I ain't that type of people. You know, people be like, man, I was in the band back in the day. I'm not that guy. I ain't been in the band to play an instrument in 17 years. So I'm not looking for nobody to be like, hey, that's June James. I don't care. I'm just, you know, so I'm using this time to say, hey, man, y'all holler at me if y'all ever need anything or want to put something together for the kids or you know, whatever. You know, I'm always down. You know what I'm saying? I'm only getting better and I'm only getting colder. You know, never want to wait. You know, I don't feel like it's never too late, but, you know, it's finna get hectic over here. It's finna get real colossal over here. So, you know, check me out.
Hey, I feel like you'll be a great motivation speaker,
Yeah, I mean,
man. You
like
come in, you know, because they'll see your accolades.
Yeah, shout out to Brian. I mean, Javon, that's brother's name. Javon.
Trend Hunter.
Trend Hunter. You know, all them folks fire, and just me being a band head and a musician and a producer myself, you know.
And you in the city.
And I'm in the city too. I'm back. I moved back home, and I got a lot. I mean, and it's just to piggyback off that, Brian did, and I DM'd him. Brian did, you know, he arranged Yosemite for Southern. Yeah. And that's the first time I ever heard something I produced, you know, be arranged and played.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah,
that's dope. I said that when I react to it. I shouted you out. I gave you, man, but a lot of people don't know.
But I want more of that, though. That's what I'm really trying to say in so many words. So if we could do like I'm talking snap. But it'd be dope to have like a June James medley.
I think it'd be fine.
Or just something just to point, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know,
I think it'll be fine.
I mean, like, I'm him and y'all them. So, you know, I feel like we can make it happen.
You feel me?
Why not?
All right. Talking about just music and producing, where do you get your inspiration from? Because I know some people, you know,
I'm self-motivated, KB. I mean,
okay.
Like I said, I just love the game. Mm-hmm. A lot of times I'm a Libra too, so I'm balanced. So don't get me wrong. Like when I'm in mode, I make 10 a day, 15 a day, beats a day. When I'm on my downtime, when I don't feel like it, I make 3 beats a day. But because I always try to make myself do it, even though I don't feel like it, because it's like working out.
Exactly.
It's like shooting jump shots. So
it's a
and
muscle.
but then there be sometimes where I want to make beats for weeks, but just because I have to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to get stagnant or stale when everything starts sounding the same.
Exactly.
So I guess my inspiration might come from, like you said, traveling, moving around, going out to the club, hearing different kinds of music, seeing it, like, and I love going to the club because I love seeing the transitions. You know, you DJ, so you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so
you
you
can
just seeing people's responses to certain sounds and frequencies and tempos and I just love going out to see them parts of the game, them certain nuances. You know what I'm saying, that I could impart, put in what I do. You know what I'm saying? So that inspires me. I'm competitive as hell, so that inspires me too.
Bro, you gotta be a little bit like in this music
like
thing.
it's like I naturally got like a natural battery in my back at all times. Hella anxious, hella driven. So that's the game.
And it's crazy when you said you go out and you see how the crowd reacts. Like yesterday, I was at Grooves. Shout out to my boy Justin.
They be throwing it at Grooves.
They be throwing it. You feel me? Throwing it. It's crazy. I didn't know H-Town was like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, maybe I ain't been outside. You know, your boy be working.
It goes down, man.
But I was in there, man, and you never know who you will see. Lil Flip, he pulled up, and he had him a table.
The leprechaun.
Pulled. I was like, dang, he get a little old, but he out here. You feel me? He doing this thing. Pulled
Man,
up
legend.
Maserati.
Man, legend.
I was like, all right, legend in here.
Niggas pushing Maserati, big body can't stop me back when he was 18.
I don't know who he was with. He had to be with his manager, but they sat at the table and they were just looking at the crowd like I was doing. So that's crazy when you say that. Like they were sitting there just feeling the vibe, listening to what song making people. I can see them studying.
That's what it really be for us. It's more so me studying. Like I don't really go out to do nothing but study, like be real. I might go out to, finagle something, bring something back home, but be real with you, the game that I'm really in, I really be going out there to study because again, I'm competitive.
Exactly.
And I be trying to get people to move. Like, that famous line Drake said, when people when y'all club and I'm at the crib making stuff that y'all got a club too.
Yeah, making hits that you party to.
Yeah, so it's just really just come with the territory of being a producer, you know what I'm saying, of being an entertainer, in that spectrum, because you got to really stay ahead of the curve if you want to stay hip. Okay,
speaking of, since you just said Drake, who was your most memorable or your favorite artist to work with?
Oh man. Whew.
Yeah, that's the question, y'all. Favorite artist.
It's not even that's the question. It's just like it depends on what we're talking about as a person, as creatively.
Yeah.
Because it's just different things. Like it's like Paul Wall, great person, love working with him. Just his vibe and spirit was good. 2 Chainz, man, I ain't never seen nobody just come up with something top of the dome so fast. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Future. Just hit how he would just crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I only had I think 1 or 2 sessions with Future ever in my life, but both sessions was just so memorable, impactful. You know what I'm saying? But I'd probably say man.
That's a good question, ain't it?
My favorite person to ever work with?
Cause you work with Travis, Rich Homie, all these people.
I probably say I want to say Quan. Quan was a good soul, good person to work with, and we just had a natural vibe, a Libra gang. You know how that go. There's a lot of legendary sessions, bro. I really can't put a cap on that.
Okay. And it's all right because it's more to come. That's the thing.
It's more to come.
So basically what he's saying, he ain't even reached his most legendary.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't. I don't know yet.
You see what I'm saying? He got more.
I got more in the tank. I got more
done.
this week. So
exactly. And some we can't talk about. So we gotta be.
That's another thing. That's another reason why I can't really answer that question, because some stuff I really want to be like, but I've been through that before.
Yes.
I had to sign a couple of NDAs, so I can't really be talking about certain stuff on platforms.
Well, anyway, since we still on legendary, so what is the GOAT software to you as far as DAWs and what do you use? Just tell people that.
Man, I use FL.
FL game.
I've been FL game since day one. I use FL 2021, all the newest stuff. I actually have they sponsor me. They show me a lot of love. So I got my stuff for free for them. It's crazy going from cracking their stuff and using stolen versions.
Come on
of their
now,
stuff.
we gotta talk about the grind. Now we talking
know
about
what I'm saying? to them hitting you up and being like, hey, you want the latest version of this, and you need this, and check out this, and so I rock with FL for sure. But I know how to use every DAW, just because it's good to be user friendly when you work with other producers.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So I know how to rock with the Logics and the
Abletons and all that stuff like that for sure.
Okay, so since we still on the producing tip and the dogs, we gonna ask them for some sauce. So what's your favorite VST? Because I know some of these producers out here, they always want to know.
Right now, I've been doing a lot of retro stuff because everybody's doing a lot of the same stuff. Everybody's sampling like stuff and like not even chopping it up. It's just a sample of the old stuff. A lot of people doing the same Detroit wave or Boss Man D-Lo wave, but to me personally, it's just the Iceman Bezo wave. I'm just being like bro, my man's made that style. But anyway, but I'm not knocking Boss Man D-Lo because Florida, they took a whole different twist on it for sure. So I'm not shooting slugs. I'm just saying like the whole Detroit, the street style. I can do stuff in my sleep, by the way. I know how to do every style, by the way. Like that's really my
he really flexing.
That's really my gift. I'm really eclectic. I don't have no one style. Just like TSU, like I don't have no one style. I can do everything. So that's come from just come from that cloth. So shout out to the ocean again.
Yeah.
But yeah, my favorite my favorite plugin right now, I use Triton. A lot of SRX stuff like SRX String, SRX Brass.
Yeah.
Use this one called Kiev. Some new stuff nobody been using exactly. Use this one called Memphis. Crazy subs and that bitch. I mean, in that thing, crazy basses. Yes. It's a lot of things. I don't want to give too much game out because I don't want to sell my sauce. But I do have a drum kit out. If y'all follow me on Instagram, at June the Genius, JUNETHEGENIUS, June the Genius. You know what I'm saying? I got a kit I just made the other day for my birthday. My birthday was like 2 days ago. And
Happy birthday.
Appreciate it.
You feel me?
My birthday annually, I put out a kit. So, it's really all my latest sounds, stuff I've been used, stuff I done added. You know what I'm saying? I really just add to the kit every year. So, tap in. You can purchase it. DM me. I'm only sending it out exclusively because I don't want everybody to have it. But if you tap in and pay attention, you'll get it. You know what I'm saying?
So make sure y'all follow him so y'all can get this sauce, man.
Check me out.
He's already proven, man. You see, you hear the hits. You hear who you work with.
I got real hits.
He got the sounds.
Yeah, this is not your partner producer that made a record for your partner that was in the club a couple months and he's Mr. So-and-so. No, this is like, I'm really him.
Hey,
I'm Grammy-nominated.
Come on now.
Multiple times.
Come on now.
Yeah, over almost 3 billion streams.
Come on now.
It's just really hectic.
It ain't nothing wrong with it. I love it. I love it.
For sure.
Speaking of producers, who would be your Mount Rushmore producers? Four of your top producers.
Is it different eras or just
you can, whatever you want to choose.
Okay.
That's hard. Think about it now.
It depends. That's a good question. Because if we talking about like modern era, like my generation, my peers,
whatever you want to do.
I do too. Yeah. I do modern and I do just overall. Overall, Quincy Jones.
Ooh.
Pharrell.
Ooh.
Manny Fresh, and these is all really based off influences too. And of course Kanye.
Mm-hmm. Wait, that's 4. Mount Rushmore's is 4, right?
I'm done.
That's all of them?
I got honorable mentions, but like those are the 4 people I feel like influenced me overall.
Okay.
And Quincy Jones recently I've been doing a lot of soul searching over these couple of years, just trying to find, just maturing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I just got a lot of appreciation for Quincy Jones musically as a producer, just knowing, seeing his journey and just seeing his accomplishments and his legacy. So something I want to aspire to be like, for sure.
Man, a lot of people don't know Quincy, bro. He been at this for a long time.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I know there's Dr. Dre for sure. I'm talking about people that influence me. Like, Dr. Dre's a legend for sure, but I'm from the South. You know what I'm saying? I really want to throw Lil Jon in there, but Manny Fresh is close. Manny Fresh is close. Louisiana and Texas go hand in hand. That's latex. So it's just like Manny Fresh, the Hot Boys, Cash Money Scene, and you gotta think. The dude, if you pay attention, like his beats, they band type beats. Like,
yes, they
like
are,
the horns,
bro.
the strings, like the
second line.
Yeah, come on, the second line. A lot of people play a lot of his stuff to this day. More than they play a Timberland or and just band wise.
But Timbo though,
Timberland is a legend.
Come on,
and Timberland is another honorable mention, a big influence on me. I want to throw him in there, but Kanye was the one that showed me. Kanye was the one that was like showed me like, yeah, bro. He made me okay to be myself.
Nah,
and
real.
chase my goals.
Yes,
and
sir.
To be different. So I feel like Kanye was a big influence. Quincy Jones' body of work and just his work ethic and just how he just curates his music and shit and stuff like that. That got me. Really got him on the Mount Rushmore. I say Manny Fresh just cause creativity and just childhood and just
drums.
Drums. Come on, man. Influence. I mean, there's a lot of people like I can name people for days like Shorty Red, Drummer Boy.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of people that influence me for sure.
Bruh.
And then modern wise, me.
Hey, come on now.
Buddha Bless this beat.
Yes.
He hard. I feel like Metro and them cool for sure. And I'm not knocking them.
I mean, you got to throw Metro.
Yeah, Metro just body
Southside,
work and
all
just
them cats.
yeah, that's a whole collective.
Boominati.
Yeah, Boominati, 808 Mafia collective.
Yeah.
You know, that's a whole tree. You can go down that list all day.
Yeah.
But you know, right now I'm about Texas right now. I'm really about doing what they did out there. So shout out to the XOs and the DJ Choses and the Little Jews.
Yes,
you know What I'm
sir.
saying? And people like that. You know what I'm saying? From Texas that's doing their thing.
Yes, sir.
Most definitely.
Man, and then you also work with B King too.
Man, R.I.P. Man.
R.I.P.
People don't know
to
that.
him.
Yeah, I did a lot of stuff for B King and with B King. He did a lot of stuff for me too. Like never charged me for a feature, never charged me for no video.
That's real.
Like always showed me love, always showed up, always was on time, and when I needed him, he was always there. So, you know, that was a special person to me, a good person to me. I'm not gonna sit there and feel like we was just talking every time, kicking it every day. We never did, you know. We was always working,
bro. We
grown
human,
men,
bro. We got life.
You know what I mean? He a rapper and I'm a producer. I'm in Atlanta and live in Houston, so it just come with the game. But people don't know really early in the game, and I was doing a lot of like during the little Dallas boogie movement and the club movement that was going crazy.
Bro, what was that song you produced? Because it was a song you produced.
I did a lot of stuff for the Young Nation.
Yeah.
I did Pimp for Young Nation.
Bro, that's
Shawty What's Up. And people don't know that B King did a remix to that. It never came out. I guess it didn't work out. Whatever. They ended up putting Charlie Boy on the remix and DJ Chosen on the remix. But yeah, like people don't know that me and a couple of my people that who came in together, we was all signed to B King. For like
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a entertainment. He had a label called C3E. We would always go to B King house. I don't know what. I think it was Thursdays or Wednesday. My partner Allo would know exactly what day, but it was we would Ustream all the time.
Yeah,
Ustream. People know what Ustream was. That was like before IG Live and podcast and people. We was Ustreaming. And so, like, I remember, like, he met me, and at the time, I was, like, really the first person he ever met, and really probably one of the first people in the city that was making beats just strictly on the laptop. Now that's what everybody be doing. But like, I'm really one of the first of my kind in my city, too. And I remember he used to be like, man, yeah, you're going to be special, you're going to be cold. So he already knew my trajectory. I did a producer record in Houston called Sweat Up, I'll Be Killing. That was, like, my first radio hit ever. We did that song in an apartment at Parkside Point, you know what I'm saying, up the street off Yellowstone. And
Come on now.
that song, we did that song in 3 weeks. It was on the radio. Never been done before. Like no push, no nothing. It was just that much of a song. It was that much of a banger.
If it's I feel like with music, if it's emotion, it's a vibe.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
that and it's about fan base and movement. Cause like we had a real movement.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We was rocking the college parties, going crazy between U of H, UTSA, Sam Houston State. We was everywhere you name it, bro. We was at every college. Stephen F. Austin. We was really banging stuff out. Shout out to my people.
Yeah.
That
man that's why I love the grind.
Yeah,
I saw it. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't believe it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I saw it.
Yeah,
I saw
sure.
it. And to still see it and seeing what it blossomed into, because, you know, as life pushed us in different directions, people went to different places.
Right.
And I remember I was watching a producer grind, and they had June the Genius. I was like, wait, who is this? And I looked at you, I was like, what?
That's how I felt about watching the Leo Band. I was like, bro, KB. I'm like, bro, Kenneth Benson.
not the legal, not the government.
KB. Because you got to think back in the day, we used to call you by your whole name.
Exactly.
Because you was so just classy. You had like one of them names, Kenneth Benson.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so.
But that's crazy just to see where you come, bro.
Circle,
I'm proud of you.
Man, I'm proud of you too, bro.
I am proud.
I genuinely mean that, bro. Like, keep doing your thing. Don't never get discouraged. You know, we always text frequently, chop it up frequently, and hang out.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I just say that to say, like, I see where you're going and see where you're headed, and I'm just blessed to be a part of your journey and just having the front row seat. You know, what I know it's gonna be great.
Yes,
you know
sir.
What I'm saying?
Well, it seems like we kind of coming to the end of it.
Right.
Man, so what's the best advice you will give to I guess I would say a HBCU student, so because we know this what this platform is, or to just a young producer that's in the band. What would you say your best advice to them be? Stay
focused, stay true to yourself. Don't never feel like you know everything, but at the same time, know that you know enough to be them, be him. Meaning, like, don't be afraid to take advice from people who are worth getting advice from. Ooh. But you're gonna be a lot of people on the road that are gonna try to tell you what they think is that, what they think is this, not knowing what you got inside of you. I can't tell you how many people didn't know what I had inside of me. I had to show them that. So my biggest advice is stay true to yourself. You know, fight for what you believe in, and stay focused and never give up on really what. I know that all this stuff sounds cliche, but it's just so true because that's how simple it really is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we get distracted, you know, and we let people impede us from our success and impede us from what we want to do. Whether it's just, you know, seeing what our peers are doing, peer pressure, or, you know, parental pressure. You know what I'm saying? If you really have something that you're passionate about, man, pursue it with all with all your might, man, and fight for it, man, and go hard for it and stay focused. And another thing, save that money too.
Yes, Lord.
Save y'all money. For real, that's the biggest damn thing.
Hey, and there you have it. I think that's a great way to end.
Yeah,
Save
sure.
that money, keep grinding, man. I'm your boy KBThaBandhead. We got June James.
Yes.
We got him in the building.
Yes. Yeah. Let's go.
You already.
Look
We're
at
gonna
that.
end it just like that. Let's go.